lungphuma nein voini anga hian Democratic Republic ram pakhat ni turin alo in bol sang chana kantana nin poimo danglam bi ka hian zalen na min swal chwa saka zaum na min pe a dan pui min buat sai saktu kan pi le pu te in pek na ro pui ta kha she thar le ila heram ro pui ta ka hian khwale tui thatak kan ni angin heram in rel bol na dan pui veng him tu tinget tu le dan zom tu ni cheu itumang u rampuma COVID-19 shipui ale na wangin Republic Day hi mi pui mi mirtenen a hu hoin kan lom thei talova he shileng laka kan himtlan thei na turin sarkar chuan ro manna asiama march past omlovin mi pui mi mirle school no pangte po som thei ani talova amai ro chu heng kan program te hi Mizoram mun sang sang atang lo thlir thei turin TV kaltlanga live pek chwa reng ani don ani. Today, on the solemn occasion, armed contingents under the command of Pu C.S. Lalrinzwala, Assistant Commandant, 5th Air Battalion, and 2nd Commander Pusi Lalmal Soma, Deputy SP SDPO Aizawl North, will accord a ceremonial guard of honor, Rashtriya salute to the national flag. Presenting the guard of honor will be the 2nd Battalion Assam Rifles, 38th Battalion BSF, 3rd Battalion MAP, 5th Air Battalion and the Mizoram Home Guards, accompanied by the 1st Battalion MAP Brass Band. When Hian march past Omlovin ceremony, Rashtriya salute si Baibuk na chu Pusi S.L. Rinzwala, Assistant Commandant, 5th Air Battalion, 2nd Commander Pusi Lalmal Soma, Deputy SP SDPO Aizawl North, Tekay Shwayin na yun idona, 2nd Battalion Assam Rifles, 38th Battalion BSF, 3rd Battalion MAP, 5th Air Battalion, Mizoram Home Guards, 4th Battalion MAP Brass Band, te anronin landon ani. Mizoram Chief Ministers omtak puzoram thangachuan Republic Day sang ni somni pani lom na tur air ground aron thlengchia ani. In a few minutes, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Dr. Haribabu Kambhampati, who is our chief guest at today's Republic Day celebration, will leave his residence for the ground, and with his arrival, the function here will commence. Tunachang hunrei lote ahian Mizoram Governor zaumtak Dr. Haribabu Kambhampati chuan achena in Raj Bhavan aron swasananga helaya Lamwal alo thlen vele nampuan zar potpharin contingent ten Rashtriya salute chibai buk na an hlan zui ngal don ani. Governor alo thlena nampuan zar potphar tura dais alon huna mi puite kan zawain kan thut muna kan ding don nia. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Dr. Hari Babu Kambampati. Please stand for the national anthem.
गणतंत्र दिवस प्रे पर एक ऑफिसर 5 आर्म कंटिजेंट्स एक बैन प्लाटून आपके भाषण के लिए हाजिर है श्रीमान।
Please be seated. The Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Dr. Hari Babu Kambampati, will now deliver his Republic Day address. Kan Governor sa umtak, Dr. Hari Babu Kambampati, Republic Day tuta soiturin iloso mangu.
Dear friends, on the occasion of India's 73rd Republic Day, I extend my warm greetings to all the people of Mizoram. Despite the pandemic, progressive strides are being made by our nation in all spheres. Efforts of Mizoram state government, supplemented by the churches, NGOs, civil society, and all frontline workers have aided in mitigating the impact of the pandemic. The vaccination program has been successful due to the wide publicity through the media. Due to our combined efforts, we have one of the lowest mortality rates among all the states. The Mizoram police has been combating arms smuggling, illicit drugs, and narcotic substances. Construction of various barracks at Mizoram-Assam border has been undertaken under SEDP. In order to prevent human rights violation, The state government released fund for the installation of CCTV with audio recorder at all police stations and outposts. Under the fire and emergency services, fire safety audits were conducted and a number of calls were attended to. The Excise and Narcotics Department continues to make efforts to control the menace of drugs. 1,804 persons were arrested under various laws. Mizoram PWD has completed certain road projects under World Bank Fund and Asian Development Bank. Under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana scheme, 14 habitations were connected and 210 kilometers of road length was completed. Mizoram PWD has ongoing construction of 57 buildings, out of which 25 were completed. Under the Power and Electricity Department, 2 into 25 MVA, 132 by 33 kV substation to cater to Lungli district will be commissioned soon. 4 new projects will soon be taken up under special assistance to state for capital expenditure for construction and strengthening of substations. The government of Mizoram allocated funds for upgradation of Mizoram State Cancer Institute under SEDP. Funds were also allocated for construction of trauma center, civil hospital at Aizawl and Lungli. The Mizoram College of Nursing became the first and only standalone nursing college in the Northeast to achieve accreditation from National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC. Proposal for construction of multi-departments laboratories for southern Mizoram has been submitted for onward submission to the Northeastern Council. TrueNet laboratories have been established at 10 district hospitals. Funds were utilized for upgradation and improvement of ICU, Civil Hospital Aizawl, and 25 ventilators were procured for combating COVID-19. I think the many concerned individuals, prominent citizens, various associations, banks and firms for their generous contributions towards the government fund, both in cash and kind, which have gone a long way in strengthening the healthcare facilities for the people of the state during the pandemic. The National Food Security Mission Oil Palm Scheme has been revamped and is being implemented in 7 districts. Potential area has been developed for oil palm cultivation involving 10,843 farmers from 197 villages of Mizoram. Under the submission on agriculture mechanization scheme, funds were utilized for providing subsidy for purchase of farm machineries. Cultivation of value chain crops like miso chili and ginger has been intensely taken up. During lockdown, the horticulture department implemented vegetable and fruit supply chain through which farmers earned income of about 3.53 crores. Almost 600 lakh was earned from off-season tomato. Off-season cabbage also helped farmers garner income of about 262 lakhs. Dragon fruit farmers earned an income of 630 lakh approximately. Large-scale cultivation of pineapple has earned income of 437 lakh. The major varieties of ginger grown in the state have recently received GI tag as miso ginger. The Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department received 943.24 lakh under National Livestock Mission. 4 district hospitals were inaugurated. Construction of hatchery building was completed under RIDF NABARD at Lungli. The department has taken up strengthening activities under RKVY with fund provision of 212.50 lakh. The African swine fever claimed the lives of around 30,000 pigs. Compensation for culled pigs amounting to 11.69 crore was submitted to Government of India. Lockdown badly affected the fisheries sector, where acute shortage of fish seeds and decline in fish production was witnessed. Under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, 50% of the central share has been released. Under Jal Jeevan Mission, taken up by the Public Health Engineering Department, 209 villages have been fully covered. Under Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, 4 units of plastic waste management units have been installed. Alternate gravity water supply scheme of Aizawl is also being executed under NESIDS. As many as 19 water supply schemes are being taken up under NABARD, and 3 projects under Amrit are also in good progress. The department collected water revenue of 5,471 lakh. The Irrigation and Water Resources Department has been implementing 36 projects under PM-KSY, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sanchay Yojana, Har Khet Ko Pani, at a total estimate cost of 4,246.92 lakh, which will cover 1,055 farmers. Loan sanction of 994.26 lakh for another 6 irrigation projects in Mizoram under NABARD was received, which will benefit 188 farmers. In addition, 13 groundwater irrigation schemes covering 6 districts with a total estimated cost of 1,604.80 lakh have been implemented under PM-KSY HKKP groundwater irrigation, which will benefit 468 farmers. The project for repair and restoration of completed minor irrigation projects was completed, benefited by 1,886 farmers. The Environment, Forest and Climate Change Department is working for a clean, green and healthy environment. The conservation paradigm has shifted from government-centric to people-centric by promoting joint forest management. Green Mizoram Day is observed every year, and last year almost 1.5 lakh seedlings were planted despite the pandemic. The first state action plan on climate change is being implemented. 14 licenses have been granted for establishment of primary and secondary wood-based industries in 3 districts. My government has given priority for development of the school education department. 59 primary school teachers were appointed on master roll basis under SEDP scheme. 157 high school teachers were engaged for a period of 10 months. Adult education under Padna Likhna Abhiyan is being carried out in 4 districts. Total literacy drive is also going on in 3 districts. While the pandemic threatened to derail the learning process, institutions and teachers quickly adopted new technology and ensured that there was no break. I am proud to say that many government schools in different parts of Mizoram have been dedicated as COVID care centers. The Department of Higher and Technical Education successfully administers a number of colleges, institutions and hostels. Land for establishment of Mizoram University Southern Campus at Lungle has been acquired. Groundwork preparation has been completed for opening of postgraduate degree courses in 3 government colleges. Under ROSA scheme, infrastructure facilities and assets have been constructed for various colleges. In order to alleviate the financial hardship posed by COVID-19 pandemic, one-time reduction of admission fee has been implemented in all government colleges and other institutions. The department generated revenue to the tune of 209 lakh. The Information and Communication Technology Department has taken up establishment of smart classroom in minority concentration areas of Mizoram under Pradhan Mantri Jana Vikas Karikramam in 20 schools of minority concentration areas. IT education for 150 schools was taken up under NEC. Under Comprehensive Telecom Development Plan, mobile telephone towers have been commissioned in 215 villages. The ICT department is in the process of establishing incubation infrastructure center in Aizawl with assistance from NEC. The Science and Technology department has set up Innovation Facility Center at Aizawl. Also, Science Center and Digital Planetarium is being established at Lungli. The Local Administration Department has completed transfer of 93 crore allocated by the 15th Finance Commission to all the village councils. An average of 78 days employment has been provided under rural development to all the active job card holders. A total of 2,08,652 households were provided employment. Under Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Urban Mission, the state received 50.26 crore as critical gap funding. The Mizoram State Rural Livelihood mobilized 14,436 households into 1,029 self-help groups. Under DDU-GKY, 165 candidates were trained and 85 candidates were placed for employment. The Ministry of Home Affairs approved total allocation of 2,731 lakh for implementation of BADP, out of which 50% has been sanctioned and 176 works have been implemented. The Land Revenue and Settlement Department is conducting drone survey under the Swamitwa scheme of the Ministry of Panchayati Raj, and 10 villages have been completed so far. The amount of revenue, non-tax, collected from April to November 2021 is 103 lakh, and the amount of revenue tax collected stands at 555 lakh. The amount of registration fee and stamp duty collected up to November 2021 is 1,001 lakh. Under the Sports and Youth Services Department, various sports infrastructure projects were completed, including laying of football turf and inauguration of open gyms. In addition, multi-purpose sports complex and synthetic football turf at various locations will be operational soon. The Ministry of Minority Affairs, under the Pradhan Mantri Jana Vikas Karikram scheme, has approved 18,858 lakh for implementation of various projects in minority concentration areas. Jeremy Lal Rinuga won gold in the Senior Commonwealth Weightlifting Championships, and Lal Chenhimi won bronze in the Women's Senior Commonwealth Weightlifting Championships. Under the Urban Development and Poverty Elimination Department, APHO SS coverage, which was initially for Aizawl Municipal Corporation area only, was extended to 3 district headquarters. 1,458 applications have been received under the scheme and 403 approved. 1,380 houses were grounded and 344 houses constructed under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All Urban Mission. Setting up of Septage Management Unit at Aizawl was completed. Mizoram ranks 8th in the national state ranking in Amrut portal. In Swachh Sarvechan 2021, Mizoram stood at first rank as fastest mover state and also bagged 2 regional awards. Since the inception of Northeast Industrial and Investment Promotion Policy 2007, the Commerce and Industries Department has given subsidies to the tune of 21.8 crore. 2,637 industrial units have been registered under Udyam registration. Under Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, margin money amounting to 1,045.02 lakh was given, creating as many as 3,344 employments. Construction of Lungli Market and Trade Center amounting to 14.50 crore has been approved by NEC. Under Bamboo Development Agency, establishment of processing units for value addition of bamboo was taken up. The Department of Labor, Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship continues to secure numerous achievements. The total number of registered workers under the Welfare Board is 63,936. The Mizoram Youth Commission has taken up various projects for civil service aspirants. Under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, 1,955 trainees were enrolled and 148 got job placements. Under Public Distribution Scheme, the Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs Department distributed rice to almost 12 lakh individuals. Advanced stocking of rice has been completed for remote areas which were inaccessible during rainy season. Central schemes such as Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, One Nation One Ration Card Program, Ration Card Management System and computerization of PDS are also being successfully carried out. Grant in aid from Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is given to NGOs and VOs through the Social Welfare and Tribal Affairs Department, and a total amount of 1.64 crore rupees has been sanctioned by the ministry. Also, grants amounting to 69 lakh have been sanctioned by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. The department is also implementing the National Action Plan for Drug Demand Reduction. The Transport Department earned revenue amounting to 3,421 lakh rupees. The department's buses could not ply due to lockdown, but were utilized for shifting of stranded people as well as for transferring people to hospitals and COVID care centers. Under JAD Aviation Wing, improvement and upgradation of Lingpui Airport is currently underway with funding from Special Assistance to State for Capital Expenditure and NESIDS. New flight service to Shillong, Agartala, Guwahati and New Delhi has been introduced. The state government also increased helicopter service. It is commendable that the tourism department has been making efforts for development of tourism, focusing on post-COVID strategy for revival of tourism. Anthurium Festival 2021 and Winter Festival 2021 were celebrated. The Art and Culture Department received 4.1 crore rupees as first installment for ongoing construction of Regional Museum at Lungli. Third installment of 100 lakh rupees was received from NEC for Lai Cultural Center cum Auditorium project at Longthlai. Despite the pandemic, various Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav programs were organized. The Information and Public Relations Department continues to be on the front line in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. the department has undertaken various measures which have helped in containment of the pandemic. More than 80% of construction work of the NEC-funded multi-facility center has been completed. The department will be celebrating its Golden Jubilee in February 2022. Today, as India moves forward and takes its rightful place in the world, let us remind ourselves of the core values that our Constitution propounds: justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Despite the pandemic, we have succeeded in taking forward our activities in many spheres. Sadly, this tragic chapter is not yet over, and we must continue our heroic response to the crisis. I urge the people of Mizoram to continue to observe all health precautions and safety protocols stringently. I once again applaud the exemplary efforts of the state government, churches, NGOs, and civil society in containing the COVID-19 pandemic in the state. Kalomi. Jai Hind.
We thank the Honorable Governor for his inspiring Republic Day address. On the occasion of Republic Day 2022, Puviel Ngaka Ramlun Aizawl has been awarded the Padma Shri, the nation's fourth highest civilian award, for his contribution in the field of literature and education. Kumin Republic Day lomna hian sarkar lai puin national award sang dong tura athan chwa zinga India rama civil mi te toy moina sang Padma Shri dong turin Puviel Ngaka Ramlun Aizawl athlang chwa ka ani hian literature and education huanga atholok awangin he choi moina hi adong ani na thochat wangin India sarkar chuan Republic Day sang ni somni pani densen hian rampum huap choi moina sang dong turin Mizoram police mi le sa panga thlang chuaka. The following Mizoram police officers have been awarded national medals on the occasion of Republic Day 2022. President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service awarded to Pulalrin Thanga Ralte, Deputy Superintendent of Police, CID Special Branch. Police Medal for Meritorious Service awarded to Pu HL Thangzwala, Principal PTS Aizawl, Pulal Ramoya, Inspector, Armed Branch, 3rd Battalion MAP, Pu R. Vanelwata, Sub-Inspector, Officer in Charge, Police Radio Station, Mamit. Pu Dilip Kumar Biswas, Assistant Sub-Inspector, General Duty, Frontier Headquarters, Mizoram, BSF. Governor's Gold Medal in Kansunzom le ngalanga Governor's Gold Medal dong tu tetsu Aizawl DEF achangin Constable Pu PC lal rinsanga le Constable Pu lal shat puya te anne. Governor Silver Medal dong tu himi panga an oma chung tetsu Inspector F. Tlang Mingtanga 1st Air Battalion, Havildar Ro Lupuya 2nd Battalion MAP, Constable Elring Zwalefan I 3rd Battalion MAP, Constable PC Siam Kima Aizawl DEF, Constable Arnel Rhodes Hara PTS Aizawl. The following Excise and Narcotics officers from the Anti-Narcotics Squad, Commissionerate of Excise and Narcotics, have been awarded Governor's Gold Medal. Sub-Inspector C. Lalbiak Luanga, Head Constable Lal Kunga. Recipients of this year's Governor's Silver Medal from the Department of Excise and Narcotics are Sub-Inspector R. Lal Rinsanga and Constable P.C. Lal Dingheta, both from the Anti-Narcotics Squad, Commissionerate of Excise and Narcotics. Due to health and safety concerns in this ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram will not distribute awards and medals at AR ground today. Kumina hiyan kumdang ang lautakin award sang te AR ground na sem ani talawa. Mizoram ale Aizawl kopuya shipuy na sa taga adaravangin kan zavay kan himtlan zok na turin herwa mannahi siyam ani. national anthem.
People of MIZORAM, Chimai. I greet you all on the auspicious occasion of the 73rd Republic Day of our great nation of India. On this day, we remember the sacrifices made by the countless people for the achievement of our valuable freedom. It is because of them that today we have a constitution which guarantees a vibrant democracy, secularism and equality. Since I assumed the office of the governor, I have interacted with various sections of the society and have travelled to the interior parts of the state. I have noted the presence of a strong civil society and have seen that we are blessed with a wonderful environment. However, I feel that we can still do so much more in order to realize our true potential. I take this opportunity to share with you the various schemes of the Government of India, such as Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima.